teams find themselves in a difficult situation, in a losing slumps for this game. And here are the starters: Chris Charles, Mike Singletary, Moses Brickman for Mono. Pretty much what we expected, and also the same on the side of the CLS Knights. Oh, by the way, that's the same situation with Wong Wei Long. We know him as a member of the Singapore national team.
They gotta get their shooters open.
Hurt.
Going up again. Sorry, Judd. But going up one-on-one against Charles in the paint, it's very difficult. But if they can move the ball like that,
able to complete the three-point play. But still, that woke up the crowd here inside Court Kertajaya very early. Chris Charles. Brickman looking at his options, spots Singletary. That's a shot that he was working on.
Ball whipping that pass towards the open shooter.
Look at Hurt challenging Charles to no avail. Put back is blocked, but Stephen Hurt not giving up. Serving the floor. Picks his triple up. No options opening up. Stephen Hurt, elbow J is good.
Like we talked about Charles.
And now it's CLS again on the offensive. They're down by 1, 9-8. Haven't felt much of Maxi Esho until now. Drills in the three-pointer. Mono. CLS looking to maximize on that. Hurt. Another jumper for him.
And the key for Mono is to get stopped so they continue to run. And in contrast, for the CLS Knights to execute well, to counter. And that's just great game planning by Coach Brian Rosom, knowing where the weakness would be. And that's one way you can wear out a shooter by making him work on defense. So if Charles can make Hurt work enough, as we see Jawato hitting that jump shot of his.
Singletary has it against Brandon. Morgan had a bit of an opening. Oh, what a play! Chris Charles getting that because of the depth of that team.
Yes, and you know that bodes well for his confidence. Talk about confidence.
Wong setting things up. They go to Esho. Esho takes it to the rack.
Movement, you know, attacking before the defense gets set up.
Brickman goes out to Ananti. All day to shoot. Gets money on the three. Mono running again. Singletary challenging the defense. Good effort from Firmano Groho. Esho all the way!
That's what great transition vampire. You get a counter fast break on the other side, ending up in a jam.
Brickman to the corner. Ananti another three. He gets it.
What eyes whipping that pass across the baseline.
Last 5 seconds. CLS. Utomo will put it up. Utomo will not get it, and after
you put effort and will just to run and just outwork your opponent. So now CLS has to put in that effort in sprinting with their opponents.
Hurt has not cooled down a bit.
You know, of course, the problem of Charles, his man is making outside shots. So how can he protect the rim and at the same time prevent his man from getting those open looks?
And that's what we were talking about earlier. Brickman to facilitate, he can also score.
Wow, I see that move by Jason Brickman. A little hezzy. Fake spin hezzy to the basket.
But the outside shots of CLS, it's coming from knocking down a three.
I'm telling you something about this arena when the Knights play here. Floodgates open. Talk about the floodgates opening up.
Monte Brandon, what about that steal from Brickman? The fast break for Mono. Chichayananti,
hey!
No! Chris Charles with a cleanup. Advantage 34-32.
But again, it's just really the transition attack of Mono, giving the CLS Knights a lot of problems.
Hurt underneath. He can do it from outside and inside as well.
To the previous defensive player of the year, former defensive player of the year.
To the corner, Ananti. Third three-pointer for Chichayananti. Hustles to get that offensive rebound. Hurt now to Esho. Will take it to the basket, no good. Monte Brandon, the cleanup.
I should step in and help him in the rebounding department.
Brickman.
He got the switch.
Oh, and Brickman just left his defenders in the rear.
Able to adjust quicker and solve the riddles that each opponent brings to the table.
Oh, the three-point shooting. Now it's Mono, and that's why they hold a 6-point lead.
And again, coming from a Jason Brickman assist, if you're the CLS Knights, you kind of want to see Brickman hit some jump shots first before you step out on him. Assists. You know, force him to shoot a couple of jump shots here and there first.
Brickman has assisted on at least 5 3-pointers of Mono. Another one for Chichai Ananti. It wasn't Brickman anymore, it was Singletary, but still the result that Mono Vampire wanted. Monte Brandon taking it strong to the bat.
Again, the thing, you know, that's one thing that's going for CLS. For everything that's happening, they're just in the game, chipping away, chipping away.
You can't teach high, that's what they tell you.
Look at the matchup now. Charles is on Brandon.
Esho getting control of it. Klahan on him. 4 seconds to shoot. They take it from the corner. What a big shot! Apiron Vilaychay will inbound to the half court. They get it to Brickman. He gets a shot up.
Oh,
almost there.
That's pretty good. If you're a coach drawing that up, that's a good shot in that situation.
After 20 minutes more, at the half, we'll be back to break down the first 20 minutes for you.
They're right here. They're just right there, just 2 points down in this ballgame.
Let's take a look at the numbers and see what these tell us at the end of the first 20 minutes.
Now, field goal shooting really is a concern for the CLS Knights. You know, Mono has been shooting.
CLS, Esho looking to come alive here in the second half. Brandon was met by 2 defenders. Brandon doesn't care.
Let's see who settles down quicker in the second half. Both teams have been sloppy.
And that's a 3-pointer, 1 second this game. Here comes Mono. Singletary from outside. Gets it back.
Everybody's hitting threes right now.
Esho answers back. What an exchange here.
Eagle tries to answer back.
It's a steal by Esho. Maxi leading the break. Maxi sending it up to Brandon.
Showtime.
3 by the corner, no good. Brickman, the forward pass to Apiron Vilaychay. If it's raining threes inside the Gorkerta Jaya, the rain is also making its presence felt from outside. Mike Singletary getting... It seems though they're just alternating runs here, Coach Josh. To the delight of fans, we've been treated to an incredible ball game.
Shoot.
Brandon from outside. Is there anything that man cannot do?
What a great look right there. Just always aware where every...
Right now, it's the CLS Knights holding on to a 2-point advantage. Under 2 minutes left in third quarter, Utomo send it out to Maxi. Esho drills in the 3.
That's their best.
Morgan attacks. Morgan, the layup rolls in for him.
Finally, I like to see Morgan do that a lot.
11, but in total, there's 16 already for CLS. They get the steal. The Knights running. Esho slams it home. That is Brickman orchestrating. Morgan from outside. No good. The rebound by Apiron Vilaychay, and he will miss. Klahan will not be able to take a shot there. An exciting finish to what has been an epic battle. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the fourth quarter.
On the bench for a long time. But now we see Mono Viper on his own.
Utomo misses the corner 3. Hurt was able to get that rebound over. 3-point shots of Mono fell in the second quarter, but it has left them here in the second half. Utomo musters up a shot and gets it off the ground. Morgan, Brickman, and Ananti joining the floor. Mike Singletary.
I think they should go back to going under the ball screen on Brickman.
And now, like you mentioned earlier, Mono going zone on CLS, but hurt. Getting that beautiful tension building up here in the stadium.
Sitting on that zone, Ananti with a deflection.
And Chichai Ananti with a walk in the park. Pass deflected, intended for Morgan. Esho gets to the cup.
Oh!
Maxi Esho throws down the hammer.
Right there, right towards Charles. What rim protection. And right back at you.
CLS again on offense. Utomo, he got some space but couldn't maximize. hurt this time. On the other side, CLS
carry when CLS made a mistake defensively.
Singletary this time knocks down the three.
What heart by Singletary.
Charles collects the rebound. They're looking for a three, and that turnover will doom Mono Vampire. It will deliver their 4th loss in as many games here in the 9th season of the ABL. And as for the CLS Knights,
I don't remember one single good possession by the Mono Vampires in the final 2 minutes of this game, and that's really